Hello everyone, Squee here. How you doing? I know it's been a long time since I've done anything on this channel. Over a month, probably 2 months. I am sorry, guys. Things have been a bit crazy. Namely, the new job. I changed jobs very recently, and I have a much better job now, which is great, but it's also very hectic, as it always is when you get a new job, so things have been very busy. So I have not had a chance to really upload anything to this channel. That and I haven't been completely absent. Of course, I do the role plays in the Dragon Ball Z League and stuff, and I have been working very hard for over a month on a new project, though it's not a project for this channel, it's a project for our SciLP channel that I'm spearheading. But you guys might find it really enjoyable, so I'm going to tell you about it in a second, but first let me get to the important part as far as this channel goes. I do have more Dark Souls videos to go up. In fact, I even have some that have a special guest that starts with a V and ends with an Ariax. And those will start going up again sometime this week. And I hope to keep a steady stream of those. Now, as far as Dad of Boy, God of War, maybe I'll get more up soon. I am really having trouble finding motivation to continue playing that game. Not that it's a bad game, it's just not a game that excites me. It sounds weird. I'll take a few minutes to try and explain what I mean by that. It's a very well-made game, and it's great voice acting and great graphics, and it's fun combat. Not thrilling combat, but fun combat. But here's the problem. One, a lot of the game is solving environmental puzzles, one after another after another. And I don't mind a few, but this is like 70% of that game is open this door to find that switch to open that door. And it gets old after a while. Like, I sit down and I'm like, okay, what switches am I gonna pull today? And I know that that's God of War. I'm not faulting the game. That's the way God of War has always been, but it's just not my cup of tea. I'm not even gonna say they're not well designed. I suppose they are. It's just not very thrilling. But the big thing is, even though I guess I do have fun with that game and I do want to finish it someday, I'm just not motivated to keep going because the story is just non-existent. I mean, it's there. Kratos and his son are going to the top of the mountain to spread the ashes of his dead wife, who I've never met and don't know or care about. I just don't have any connection to that story. I mean, the world is cool, the environment's fantastically cool, and maybe the story picks up and gets really cool, but I'm like, what, 15 hours into the game? How long does it have to go before the story gets somewhere? I have no investment in them completing their tasks because I don't have any attachment to it. So I quite literally sit down to play the game and there's nothing to drive it forward. There's nothing where it's like, God, I really want to see them accomplish this goal that I care so much about. So every time I've sat down to play God of War, I've like, God, I really want to play Dark Souls. So I'm gonna put it aside for now, and maybe we'll get back to it. I do kind of want to finish it, if for no other reason to see what's in it, you know, experience some cool boss fights and stuff. But just at the moment, I don't know. But there will be more Dark Souls, absolutely, coming up later this week. And then I've been working really hard and putting a lot of effort into this other project for SciLP, which is MDWF, Marvel DC Wrestling Federation. Now, hold on, just let me explain. If you've ever watched the WWE or professional wrestling at all, I know that a lot of you, it's not your cup of tea, but there's enough of you out there like, oh, yeah, I like this, it's fine. You might like this. Imagine your favorite Marvel and DC heroes and villains put together in a WWE type environment. I have spent the past month carefully building this, making very high quality characters, both Marvel and DC, dividing them up into factions, letting viewers join factions and choose who runs for what title and what kind of matches there'll be, and let people vote on things like that. And basically every Sunday evening, we're going to stream it like a show, like a wrestling show. It's all going to be computer matches, so there won't be me controlling it. It'll be just me commentating on it. That way, you know, it's fair. and it's very exciting, and the matches are really fun to watch. So if you like the idea of watching Deadpool and Spider-Man tag team against Arkham Knight and Deathstroke, just for example, or you know, you like the idea of Black Panther taking on Superman in a wrestling ring, you might want to check this out. In fact, you may want to join it. I will send you a link to the video on our SciLP page that describes it in far more detail and how you can get involved. And if you want to just check it out, if you think it sounds interesting but meh, you're not sure, well, guess what? Tonight, Monday evening, I will be streaming the first ever episode of it, and it should be a blast. So, tell you what, if you're free this evening, go to SciLP, the link's in the description below, check it out, have a good time with the others, or just watch it afterwards. It'll be up there even after the stream, and see if it's your cup of tea or not. I've put an enormous amount of work into it. I'm making 60 characters. Yeah, you heard me, 60 characters. And a lot of them have taken many, many hours to build. So go check it out, and you'll know what I've been doing all this time. Otherwise, if that's not your cup of tea, you're not really interested, then at least you will know that there are more Dark Souls coming very soon, and I love that game, and I will continue playing it, and maybe God of War in the future, I don't know. That's where we stand at the moment. If things change, I'll let you guys know. I love you all, and take care.